the Group 1 and we are going to present the informative video of Margaret Mead, her contribution and the impact of the student. Margaret was an American cultural anthropologist who featured frequently as an author and speaker in the mass media during 1960s and 1970s.
The contribution of Margaret Mead, December 16, 1906 to November 15, 1970. Margaret Mead was an American cultural anthropologist who featured as an author and speaker in the mass media during the 1960s and 1970s. She also commented on a wide array of social issues such as women's rights, nuclear, race relations, environmental pollution, and world hunger. Mead was one of the earliest American anthropologists to apply techniques and theories from modern psychology to understand culture. She also believed that cultures emphasize certain aspects of human potential at the expense of others. She earned her bachelor's degree at Barnard College of Columbia. Mead served as president of the American Association for the Advancement of Science in 1975. Mead was a communicator of anthropology in modern American and Western culture and was often controversial as an academic. Her reports detailing the attitude towards sex in South Pacific and Southeast Asia. Additional cultures influenced the 1960s sexual revolution. She was proponent of prudent sexual controversies within the context of Western cultural traditions.
I'm gonna tackle about how Margaret Mead challenged societal norms, how the most influential anthropologists in history broadened views on sexuality and cultural influences. Margaret Mead is considered one of the most influential anthropologists in history, which began in the late 1920s until 1978. She laid the groundwork for the sexual revolution in the 1960s, and many scholars see her as the anthropologist who popularized the discipline. She helped inspire anthropological feminism, the sexual revolution, and other countercultural trends, none without controversy.
Hi classmates, today we will be talking about the famous anthropologist Margaret Mead. During the first of her many field trips to the South Sea, she gathered material for the first of her 23 books, along the names of coming of age in Samoa. The book clearly indicates her belief in cultural determinism, a position that caused some later 20th century anthropologists to question both the accuracy in her observation and the soundness of her conclusion. Her other works included Growing Up in New Guinea, Sex and Temperament in the Three Primitive Societies, Continuities in Cultural Evolution, and so much more. This book has helped many anthropologists today. Because of her many achievements, she was elected as the president of American Association for the Advancement of Science. This is who Margaret Mead is. Hopefully you learned as much as I did.